If you have a Disney vacation package for your next trip, you may be deciding whether or not to purchase the dining plan. Don't know what the dining plan is or if you should get it? Keep watching to learn more. Thanks for joining us today to learn more about the dining plan at Walt Disney World Resort. I'll start by saying that the dining plan is a very convenient addition to your vacation. You can pay for all of your food ahead of time, so there will be very minimal food charges during your trip. This is great for people who want to have their entire vacation paid for before they go. I know it's not fun to come home to a maxed out credit card. Those food costs can add up. However, keep in mind that you can only get a dining plan if you have a vacation package, which means you have a room plus park tickets, not just a room at a Walt Disney World Resort. The dining plans have changed over the years, and Disney is currently offering 2 separate dining plan options. When you purchase a dining plan, it's for everyone in your party and for the duration of your stay. For example, one person cannot opt out if they don't want to prepay, and you can't get a quick service dining plan while your spouse gets a regular dining plan. You both have to agree on the same plan. The 2 dining plans that Disney is offering right now are the Disney Dining Plan and the Disney Quick Service Dining Plan. The Disney Dining Plan provides each guest with a table service meal, quick service meal, and 1 snack or non-alcoholic beverage per night of stay. The Disney Quick Service Dining Plan provides each guest with 2 quick service meals and 1 snack or non-alcoholic beverage per night of stay. Both plans come with a Disney refillable mug, which can be used at any Disney Resort quick service location. Okay, so let's go through some of that Disney lingo. First, let's talk about the 2 different types of restaurants Disney has. Table service restaurants are sit-down restaurants, fancier and more expensive. So obviously, the Disney Dining Plan is more expensive than the quick service dining plan. You also need reservations for table service restaurants. If you would like to make a dining reservation at a table service restaurant during your visit, you can start making reservations 60 days before your visit and up to 10 days of your visit, which may be the length of your stay. One thing to keep in mind is that the dining plan does not include tipping your server, so that will be an additional cost during your trip. There is the possibility to make walk-up reservations on the day of for a table service restaurant, but if you really want to eat somewhere, I would highly recommend making a reservation ahead of time. The other type of restaurants Disney has are quick service restaurants. Think of these as more like fast food, in which you do not need a dining reservation for. These are less expensive and could be a faster option if you are a ride lover and don't want to sit down for a long meal. You can also mobile order at some of these restaurants, which means you can use your My Disney Experience app to order food and use meals from your dining plan, and the app will let you know when your food is ready. Just pick it up and enjoy. You could even order for a later time of day while at the park. So the last bit of lingo from the dining plan descriptions is the per night of stay. So let's talk about what that means. It would probably be easier just to do an example. Let's say your family's going on a vacation at Disney and you have a 4-night stay at Pop Century, and you're getting the Disney Dining Plan with both the table service and quick service restaurant options. Each person in your family will be able to have 4 table service meals and 4 quick service meals during your vacation. You can use these meals on both your arrival and departure days, and you are not required to use 1 of each meal per day. So maybe on your day at Magic Kingdom, you want to ride as many rides as possible, so you decide you're going to have lunch at Casey's Corner, and then you're going to have dinner at the Lunching Pad, which are both quick service restaurants, and that's perfectly okay. Since you have a table service meal to use, you could treat yourself to a nice meal on your departure day, either at Disney Springs or another resort, or on your arrival day as well. The flexibility of when to use these meals is one of the great things about the dining plans. One thing to keep in mind is that not every restaurant is included in the dining plan. I'll share the Disney link below where you can filter out all the restaurants available in the dining plan. I don't want you to get your hopes up, just in case. Something else to keep in mind so you aren't surprised while choosing your meals and making reservations is that some restaurants are considered signature and will require 2 table service meals per person to cover the cost. These are often the character dining or dinner and a show type restaurants. So some examples would be Be Our Guest and Cinderella's Royal Table at Magic Kingdom, and Hoop-Dee-Doo Musical Review at the campsites at Disney's Fort Wilderness Resort. So those are the basics about the dining plans. But now you need to ask yourself if you need to get one or should get a dining plan. It's convenient, but is it worth it for your family? I want to strongly encourage you to look at menus ahead of time and do some math before you purchase. If you're a vegetarian or have a habit of sharing your meals, you may not need the dining plan. But maybe prepaying is a cost of less stress for you, and that's okay too. Do what's best for you. And the final thing I'll mention about the dining plans is that they come with refillable mugs. These mugs can only be used at Disney resorts, but can be used at any Disney resort, just in case you decide to resort hop. You can fill these up as many times as you want with soda, coffee, or tea, so they are a great deal instead of buying individual drinks at your resort. They're a great souvenir too, and you can even purchase a mug if you don't want the dining plan. I hope this information about the dining plans are very helpful for you as you plan your next trip and decide whether or not to purchase the dining plan. If you have any other questions, let me know in the comments, and I'll do my best to get your questions answered in a timely fashion. And remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell to get notifications when a new video comes out. Thanks for watching Optimistically Disney, where we love all things Disney.